once again, listener. I'm delighted to have a status update of sorts pertaining to the club's more recent activities, specifically the ones that coincide with me. That's right, Michael. My rise within the organisation could have been spelled out in the stars on the night of my birth, or at least the night of my conception. Imagine it, a constellation that reads, "A star is born," and that star is Michael.
I made viewers foam at the mouth while grasping tightly onto their phones. This did not go unnoticed. The ladder was mine for the taking, as my talent was discovered by management. He told his manager, and she told hers. And pretty soon, they all told theirs. And the name Michael was on the tips of all the important tongues at the Bermuda Triangle of selectable perception. The belt, the club, and the, well, not pen code.
With the local chapter's house band gaining notoriety amongst and beyond their peers, I was approached with a challenge of sorts and another step up the all-knowing ladder. I was to be a spokesvoice for the club as its group ventured into very new territory. That's right, another record. They had done it before, and that was new territory as well at the time. But it grew old, boring, tiresome. So they did as many of us do, the same thing, but rather a little different this time. Enter Michael, with a fresh and very different, what's the word? Thing. Different from the first and different from the last at the same time. The golden voice that tickles the eardrum like Tito Puente on his conga. Look at me now. Look at me now. And look up at me now. So lofty on the ladder. Promotions may include more responsibility, like keeping a listener entertained for an entire song. But what else is there to strive for but advancement before we all take a long nap in the dirt? Besides, I've plenty to talk about. You'd have to be a vegetable not to have a litany of subjects to shout about in the modern world, and I am, of course, a litigious and modern Michael. Can you imagine the egregious amount of information poured onto my plate on a daily basis? Unless I'm speaking in tongues to those who reside in the Earth's uppermost layer of crust, I believe you can. So much to talk about, but I can't possibly pick one topic. I mean it, not a one. In a world born of conflict with competitors starved for your attention, as you're studied and targeted, rather effectively, how does one remain breathing without going mad? The modern man chooses their brand of madness, while the modern men argue over the best brand. I've chosen to enter a sort of climbing the ladder reality. When the world continues in chaos, I'll always have my delirious goal. You may laugh at my choice, but I take comfort in knowing that you simply don't understand my version of delusion. And when all is said and done, the mindset I've engaged is the only that can lead someone to such grand tutelage.